on, good people? What's going on, good guys? Chris Newton here. Chris Newton Real Estate. ChrisNewtonRealEstate.com. Chris Newton Real Estate for my Instagram. Chris Newton Real Estate for my Facebook. I always get it messed up with my Twitter, I swear. So my Twitter, you can actually type in Chris Newton Real Estate, but if you want the @ handle, it is New York's agent, right? So let's get into it. Topic for the day, right? What are my favorite properties to sell? Now, I don't know, other agents might say, Chris, don't talk about that, whatever. I got to keep it honest with y'all. I got favorite properties I like to sell, right? I got properties that I do not too much favor to sell, right? Everybody does, right? Do I work any harder for the properties I like to sell? No. Do I work any less hard pause for the properties that I don't like to sell? No. Everything gets my equal attention. Everything gets my equal effort. It's just properties that I like to sell better, right? So now, what are the different kind of properties there are to sell, right? So you got single family homes, you got multi-family homes, you have condos, you have co-ops, you have condops, right? If you want to go into the commercial space, you have lots and whatever, but we're talking residential. My favorite properties to sell, honestly, are condos. I love them. I spoke about this a few times in previous videos, right? In videos prior to this, where I broke it down as to like why I love condos, right? So sift through the videos if you guys are interested. But I just love condos. Those are my favorite things to properties, period, right? That's my favorite things. Now, it may be a little, I don't want to say contradictory. I don't know how to really say it, but we just for the sake of this conversation, we're going to say co-ops of property, right? My least favorite property to sell. All right, let's talk about why condos are my favorite. One, easy access. That's probably the main thing that it's easier to sell in my opinion. It's a breeze, right? It's really simple. It's easy. Now, real estate itself is an easy process. The transaction itself is easy. It's the people that make it difficult. But the process itself, the transaction itself, is fairly easy. Now, my least favorite properties to sell, oh my gosh, but it just so happened that I sell these the most, right? Multifamilies. Now, multifamilies give me a headache, right? Those are the properties I sell the most. One, they may be the biggest paycheck out of the bunch for a single transaction, in any given area, right? Unless you're going to, even if you're going like to Manhattan, I'm pretty sure like the multifamily properties in Manhattan are more expensive than the condos, depending on where the condos are, what kind of condos it is. But multifamilies, Jesus Christ, right? I saw this movie the other day, and instead of saying Jesus Christ, he said cheese and rice. I was like, what? Oh, man, that was crazy. But multifamilies. The reason why multifamilies are my least favorite to sell is because it's a lot of work that goes into it, right? Now, it being a difficult transaction, it's not the problem. Doing work to a property is not the problem. When I say it's a lot of work that goes into it, it's getting the tenants. Again, real estate is fairly easy. The process is fairly easy. It is the people. So the tenants, right? So a multifamily, 2 units or more, right? So now you have, let's say 3 families, right? A 3-family property. Let's not go into 4 and 5, but a 3-family property, you have to get to take pictures, right? If you're respectful, you introduce yourself to everybody, right? You have to coordinate pictures with these tenants, pictures and videography with these tenants. The scheduling is a headache. It's a hassle. The scheduling is a headache. Now, we, I don't think I've ever gotten all pictures done on a property in the same day. Be honest, like when it's occupied. If it's vacant, it's easy. When it's occupied, when they're occupied, it's oh my gosh. Then getting the pictures, getting the property ready. So again, if you're doing this for a single family, if you're doing this for a condo, a co-op, whatever, let's say condo and co-op. You're doing this for a condo and co-op. That's already an apartment. So you're getting 3 units ready. So now you can tell the tenants, right, the renters, you can tell them, clean the property. We're taking pictures. They're clean and the clean that you need to post these pictures are always two different things. Always, always, always. You can even send them examples, right? You can send them examples of what you need. They do not care. Oh my gosh. So then you get there. I always go 2 hours before, right? Whether it's a single family, multi-family, condo, co-op, whatever, I always go 2 hours before because I understand that people don't think, I don't know, they clean is just not clean to them. And if they buying something, they want to see a clean property, but they don't want to clean the property to sell it. I don't know. I don't get it, right? But we're doing this for 3 units now. So you got pictures all over the refrigerator and magnets all over the refrigerator. The floors are dirty. The bathroom, the door in the shower is filthy. You got toothpaste everywhere. It's crazy. And you have to do this for 3 units. Now, pictures, like the actual click itself, probably take a few minutes, right? It takes hours to get these places up and ready. It's been one property that I've sold that was damn near picture ready to begin with. And I sold that property. It was in East New York. And it was clean. It probably took, he probably just had to like pick up certain things like in the living room because he had kids. But and you would think like the littlest stuff don't matter, but the camera picks up everything, right? Oh my gosh. So now it's that. This is just pictures. This is before you launch. Then you get to now having to show the property. So now agents are calling you, buyers are calling you, the seller's calling you to figure out what's going on with it. Even if it's a couple days, I had to fix the poof. Even if it's a couple days after you launched it, the seller is calling you, agents are calling you, buyers are calling you to try to schedule these showings, right? Now, if you want to do private showings, if you want to do open house, whatever, now you have to schedule showings with all 3 units. 9 times out of 10, their schedule is all over the place. This person gets home at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, but this person gets home at 9 o'clock, and then this person just doesn't want to show the property because they feel it's an invasion of their privacy. Oh my gosh! Then you got to clean the basement. Like the basement is almost it be crazy. It'd be crazy. So like I got so many stories about these multi-family properties. And this is why to me those are my least favorite. Now, the payoff is good. The payoff is big. More than likely you double in the deals anyway, but it's just tedious. That's what it is. It's tedious. Right? Because you want to do a good job, but is almost everything is kind of stopping you from doing it, right? The tenants don't want to show, or the tenants don't want to clean, or the tenants are home, or they're sick, or something, something, something. So maybe you show 2 units, and then you got to come back for the third, but now the agent has an attitude, they'll be all right, whatever. But then let's say it's a direct buyer, but like they get a little turned off because they don't want to make 2 trips, and then sometimes the tenants don't want to leave, and then the tenants want to stay there and just look at you. And then when the buyers want the property delivered vacant, oh my gosh. So now you got to talk to the tenants, and maybe they're on a lease. More than likely they're not on a lease. Maybe they haven't been paying rent. More than likely they haven't been paying rent. And Now it's just a whole big process of everything. It's a lot. It's draining. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of energy to sell, and it's one transaction. So it's a lot of time and energy going into one transaction. Now, if you are a good agent or a great agent like me, you know your worth yourself, so you're not taking no 3%, 2%, 4%. No, because I know what I have to deal with. Like, this is crazy. This is going to take so much energy from me. I probably won't even be in the mood to prospect. Like I just dealt with these showings, and now I got another showing over here, or my buyer over here, and da 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 over there, and it's just like, just this is insane. This is insanity. So that's why multifamilies are my least favorite to sell. They're the most, just being honest, they're just the most. Now, that's when they're occupied. Vacant, it's a breeze. Whatever, give me 20 multifamilies. I don't care. I sell it like that. It's just, again, real estate itself is a fairly easy process. Real estate is fairly easy. Fairly easy. The problem is the people in it during the transaction. That's what makes it difficult, right? So like, comment, subscribe, like, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Chris Newton here. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me. Listen, I'm trying to get my followers up too, right? So I'm trying really, really, really hard to get my followers up. So I need y'all to go to my Instagram and follow me, and tell a friend to follow me, right? Because a lot of these Instagram agents and brokers, they're smoking me, right? But the thing is, and I'm not going to throw dirt on them because a lot of people, they're great, and a lot of them gave me interviews, great interviews. They don't give you the real like this. Like, I'm being super transparent, right? I don't. Hi, welcome to Chris Newton Real Estate. So right here is where we talk about what's going on in the real estate market. So currently, I don't want to give that to y'all because you know why? A lot of, I'll just be grouped in with real estate agents, right? I don't stand out. Like, I just, you know what? I'm gonna make that into a video. We gonna talk about that. We gonna talk about that. Why my channel is the way it is, right? All right, guys. So like, comment. I really just wrote it down. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Talk to you guys soon. Later.